Hello. Have you ever wanted to integrate an augmented reality headset into your training or LARP? Well, move out of the way, Andorel, because with this very cheap setup, you can have your drone footage, your ATAK with Meshtastic or any other server you have it connected to, all while still being able to perfectly see your surroundings.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved. For the machine is immortal.
Alright, now that we got the joke out of the way, I'm gonna take off the headset and the fucking ear protection. Alright, so I don't know if everyone has seen Meta and Anduril's Eagle Eye helmet system. It's going to be like full ballistic helmet with, you know, augmented reality, the future stuff that, you know, we want to have that, you know, this project may fail just like the rest of their augmented reality projects, but they're going to keep trying. This is not a good seat, is it? What the fuck? All right, we'll find somewhere else to sit. Okay, I think this will be a bit more sturdy. Where was I? Yeah, so Anduril and Meta making the new military headset. So jokes aside, in the beginning, this is not capable of doing like 99% of what that device will be intended to do, the Eagle Eye helmet. This is only able to do a fraction of its abilities, but it is also a fraction of the cost, right? So what is it? What is it doing? My device is a Quest 2. The reason I even started using it is right now I'm using this as basically goggles for drones for FPV. I wanted to get into drones and I figured out you can use these for it, and I saved quite a bit of money not having to buy dedicated goggles. So far it's working okay. I've got a 10-inch FPV build that I modeled after CivDiv's 10-inch dive bomber. That's on its way. I just got to do a few more tweaking so I can fly it properly. It's flight ready. We tested it, but just need some more tweaking, and then I'll put the servo on it, and I'll update that project as it goes. We'll see. But yeah, so this is the Quest 2. I don't even know if they produce it. You can still buy them somewhere probably, but you're mostly going to be finding the Quest 3 and the Quest 3S. I would just recommend getting the Quest 3S. It's much cheaper and is going to do everything you need it to, if this is all you're using it for, of course. So what we can do here basically is have windows for all these like virtual desktop-like windows. It's like having multiple monitors, except you ain't got to carry all these monitors around. You can have your drone footage and your ATAKs up, and I managed to get my Meshtastic device to communicate with this, because these headsets are basically Android phones. They don't install APKs natively. You have to do a little bit of a workaround to do that, but it is not hard at all. And when I demo it, you'll see how it all comes together and whatnot. So that's what it is. How can we use it? Basically, the idea is to have a compact, easy to carry around mobile command center device instead of having multiple phone screens or a couple laptops or a bunch of monitors and keyboards, you can just throw this in your bag, sit in the truck or whatever, and you can get digital feed, not just analog, because this is probably better for an ISR drone naturally, but you can see your drone footage, you know, see the GPS on the drone, have your ATAKs map up, and place markers and communicate with the teammate just a lot more efficiently. Everything's visible. You can still see around yourself with the augmented reality. Granted, I'm not suggesting that you bring augmented reality into any sort of combat or mobility. That's just a little bonus for, you know, grabbing a drink nearby without having to lift your headset up, or keying a push to talk, or doing whatnot. So yeah, so we know what it is. We know what I want it to be able to do, and I'm just going to give a quick showcase here. Now, something you'll notice is, well, here, you'll see it when we get in. Let's just do this first. Okay, so we've got everything set up. Let's move this out of the way. Pull up HDMI link just for reference. Okay. It's just going to be static for now, but we'll put that over there. So this can be your drone feed. I don't have mine on, that's why it's static. You can see here, I've got my GPS location, obviously going to censor it, not trying to dox myself, but I will show the green Meshtastic and everything for us working. And yeah, we've got all of our Meshtastic stuff running correctly. So yeah, that's the device. I should have said this at the beginning. So when you're looking at the Oculus feed that I put in the video, you're only going to be seeing a black screen. You're not going to be able to see my surroundings. That is some stupid feature for like privacy reasons, that it's only on the Quest 2. If I had a Quest 3S, it is able to record itself and show the surroundings. I tried to get around it by streaming with side quests, and it wasn't working. So I promise you I can see around me. It is in black and white. They're shitty IR cameras, so I can't see details very well. I couldn't like read my notes, but I can see my pad and my pen and everything. I guess technically it's a night vision device, but yeah. So yeah, to close this out, that's what I'm working with. I'm gonna continue to develop it once I eventually get a more ISR capable drone that isn't necessarily like an FPV type sort, something that is a lot easier to fly, that you can work with GPS fixes and routes. I'm definitely going to try to integrate that, and maybe bring it out to a FTX at some point. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are a lot more knowledgeable and capable with these things than I am. So please, if anyone else has any experience or ideas, or wants to work on it themselves, I welcome the community to develop this. All right, cool. Thanks.